welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about gratitude. When I speak of gratitude, I'm speaking about a few things actually. Gratitude to spirit, gratitude to your spiritual worker or your practitioner, and just a few other things I want to touch base on in regards to this and in regards to lying to your spiritual worker or your spiritual practitioner. So let's talk about gratitude. First and foremost, gratitude to spirit is everything. Every single day you should be thankful. Thankful for the things that you have. Don't dwell on the things that you don't have, but be grateful for the things that are given to you or the things that you do currently have. Believe it or not, when you're grateful, more stuff comes to you. And I'm not saying this so that you can put on this facade or this fakeness to be like, okay, today I'm going to be grateful. Just on purpose to see what is going to be given to me. It's like doing a favor for somebody and expecting a return. It doesn't work like that. I'm talking about genuine gratefulness to spirit for the things that they have blessed you with. So every day you should be grateful. Number two, you should be grateful for spirit when spirit manifests something that you clearly asked for. So sometimes I have a few clients that do this little thing where, they ask for something. Spirit brings them something. I'll give you an example, like love or money, especially when it comes to love. So clients will, and not all, but I've had maybe one, maybe two, and that's about it. For the most part, my clients are very wonderful people and very grateful. All of them are wonderful. But the ones that have this little thing, it's like, don't do that. You're going to lose it. And this is my point that I'm trying to come across. So, especially, again, in love or money, this has happened before where you do the work and the target that you're working on comes to you, or you get the job and you're working at the job, so things are going good, or the person that you worked on, it's going good, they want to spend endless time with you, they're doing everything for you, they're at your beck and call. But because you didn't hear maybe a few little words you wanted them to say, or maybe put a ring on the finger, or maybe you get the job and you're not promoted to top management right away that you asked for in your initial spell, you're not grateful. You're not grateful for spirit for what they brought to you. So here you're like, well, yeah, it's going good, but, well, that but will kill your whole working. Believe it or not, spirit knows when you are thankful for the things that are given to you and when you're just being greedy. So, word to the wise, when you act like that, you definitely will be stripped away of everything that was given to you and more. So keep it in mind next time you try to pull some monkey business like that. Okay? Like I said, I don't have many people, and I've only had maybe one or two that was like that, and things eventually caught up with them and they stripped them away completely of everything that they had and more. So, acknowledgement of your spiritual worker or your spiritual practitioner, whatever you want to call it. So when you go to someone to cast a spell, to do working for you, and the spell manifests, and then you don't even acknowledge and give thanks to the person that had the connection with spirit. Yeah, you have to be grateful of spirit, but you also have to acknowledge the person that you worked with. Like, definitely acknowledge them. Now, I am not a person that wants anybody to be bowing down at me, kissing my feet, and all that crap like that. That is definitely not me. I am nobody in this world, like, for anything, right? I'm just a normal human being. I'm not God. I'm not that. But when you manifest what you desire, and what you asked for came to fruition, it is a good idea to at least say, you know who did this for me? This person. She helped me get this. She did a casting for me. She worked with spirit for me on my behalf and asked for this. It was her, right? Just a simple acknowledgement, even if it's just one time. Is that, for me, I'm not a person that, expects it, but when I see acknowledgement given to everybody else around, like, oh, this or that, but then not to the person that actually did, which is myself, I'm like, okay, I see how you are. And so does Spirit. Again, Spirit sees this, and Spirit will strip everything away. And if you don't believe me, keep doing it. Okay? So now that we've cleared those two things up, about having gratitude both to Spirit and your practitioner, it's always a good idea to let the person know that did the casting that the spell worked, that it manifested. Because, I personally want to know, and I always look at time frames, and I keep a book. I have several books. I have maybe about 10 with all my clients, and each book has about 200 pages, right? So all of them are filled back to back, and I keep the beginning, like the person that is hiring me, their name, their date of birth. I keep the target's name, date of birth. I put down the casting, what it was, on the date. So when you turn around and you tell me, hey, this happened, oh my God, this came through for me, I note it. I put it down. Then I know. I look and I'm like, oh, damn, that took 6 weeks, or that took 3 days, or it took 2 weeks, or maybe it took 3 months on the 3rd moon cycle, the 4th moon cycle. I keep a running tab. So it's always good to let your practitioner know when something works and manifests. After all, they were the person that put in the hard work for you, used their energy for you, and you going about your way and months later coming back to say, oh yeah, it manifested, is not cool and not appropriate. Another thing and final thing, and this is kind of a real to me. Don't lie to your practitioner. Don't lie because you're just trying to either get something for free, or you're trying to screw somebody over, or whatever it may be. Because, believe it or not, I keep everything. So I know exactly when and what you said and how you said it and who you said it with. So, and if I don't know, Spirit will tell me. And this is definitely a big no-no. So, don't lie, and I say this for, how am I going to put this? I'm trying to figure out how to say this. So if I'm doing a casting for you, okay, and then we're working on the target, and we're going months working on the situation, and then you do come around and you tell me, oh, this person, they were over, oh my God, and then this happened, and you made out with them, and you kissed each other, and they spent the night, or whatever it may be, right? And then months go by, 3 months later, 4 months later, out of the blue, I hear from you, and you're like, oh, that spell, it never manifested. I never heard from them. You don't think that I don't remember? And I don't go back to look to see what you said, because I remember everything. Believe it or not, I remember every freaking detail of everything. So then now, because I know that you're lying, so then I have to go pull it up, copy and paste, send it back to you and say, on this date you said that they came over, you made out, they spent the night, and you guys had sex. Okay? So when you say that it didn't manifest, you never heard from them, was what you were telling me just a dream then? I don't know. Did you just forget? Were you high or something? I'm trying to understand this concept, because you wrote it. And then you turn around and say, oh, yeah, no, that happened. Then now you can't come back and say it never manifested, because it did manifest. Spirit can't control what happens after it manifests. Like, I can bring the target to you, but if you act like a dumbass, if you go back to your ways of reason why they left you, they're going to leave you again. It's not up to me to keep it together. It's me bringing it to you. It's up to you to keep it. Like, if I bring you a job, then you go to the job and you steal, or you don't show up for work, that's not my problem. That's your problem. I brought you the job, and Spirit brought you the job, but it's up to you to keep the job. So if you act like a fool, you get treated like a fool. So don't lie to me about your manifestation, because I always know, and Spirit always knows. I remember everything. I keep track of everything. So I know when you're lying and when you're not lying. Be honest with me. Honesty is the best policy. Weren't you raised like that when you were a kid? Like, part of your manners. Honesty, best policy, right? Tell the truth. Don't lie. So don't try to go back and double down only because you want to claim that something didn't manifest when you clearly know that it did. That is one surefire way to guarantee that when you come for me for something, either I'm going to blow you off and tell you I don't do something, or I'm just not going to answer you at all. You're blacklisted and you end up being blocked just because. Why would I want to work with somebody who does that same game where we do the work, you get what you want, you tell me, then you turn around and say it never worked, which I don't know if there's like some problem with your memory, or there's just some like maybe drug issue that maybe you're on and you just don't remember these things. But again, that's not my issue. That's not my problem. That is yours. So I can bring the horse to water, but I can't make him drink. I could sort of make him drink, but it's up to you to make sure that that water's there and you're always giving the horse some water, right? You got to feed it. You got to make it grow. Whatever situation it may be, it is up to you to keep it and to be in a healthy place with it, right? So at the end of the day, don't lie to your practitioner. Gratitude to Spirit, gratitude to your practitioner. Let your practitioner know when what's happening and when it's manifested. And also, don't lie to your practitioner. Don't say it did and then turn around months later and say it didn't because you're trying to get some free ride. Because believe it or not, Spirit's going to strip it all away. And when it does, it is going to come so hard that no one hit you. And trust in that. You think I'm lying? Try it. A couple people that have done it definitely got their comeuppance. Alrighty guys, so I definitely want to make this video about gratitude, and I thank you so much for listening to this and for watching this video and being subscribed to my channel. Almost at 10,000 subs. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're watching this video for the first time, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, like this video, share this video, all that good stuff. I generally never say it on this channel. I do it on my primary channel. But what the hell? Share it. Like it. Subscribe it. Live it. Gratitude. Gratitude is everything. Every day of your life you should be grateful. You should be grateful that you opened your eyes in the morning. Alrighty guys. Many, many, many blessings to you. And happy conjuring. Bye.